welcome to another exciting episode of Hidden in the Universal Vault. I'm Ron, your host. Now, we are doing a double feature. Well, I watched The War, and that review is up there right now. Took a while for that to get uploaded to YouTube, but it's now uploaded to YouTube. I don't know what was up with YouTube. But I thought since I watched that in the morning, I came back from dinner eating at a restaurant. I thought we'd go ahead and do another review since there was some time left in the day. As I'm recording this, it's pretty late, so I'll try my best to get it uploaded. So I thought this time I had another movie in mind. I was like, you know, let's get a hard comedy out of the way. So released in 2012, and the final movie released under the 90s Universal logo, starring Paul Rudd, Jennifer Aniston, from David Wan, the director of Role Models, and from Judd Apatow, producer, Wanderlust. Yep, I'm taking a look at Wanderlust from 2012. This would be the final movie before they would get its 100th anniversary logo. In fact, when you do start the DVD, you get the 100th anniversary logo. But it's still the old 90s logo. So you do get that, and it's the last movie. So yeah, let's actually talk about Wanderlust. Now, the movie not only stars Jen Aniston, we also have Justin Thorax, Melvin Ackerman of Watchmen fame, and the Heartbreak Kid, along with Catherine Hahn, Lauren Arnabrost, I'm probably butchering that name, and the great Alan Alda, Hawkeye himself. Alan Alda. Yep, Hawkeye is in this movie. Hawkeye Pierce from MASH is in this movie. But yeah, let's actually talk about this movie. So, Wanderlust focus on Paul Rudd and Jennifer Aniston. They play George and Linda. Basically, what they are, they have a company called Wanderlust, which they write books. So they write books, and basically they publish books, but they don't come up with that yet. But basically, she works for HBO, and they want to make a documentary about penguins, but they're not pleased about penguins. Though, interesting fact, Keegan-Michael Key, who also, along with Jordan Peele, is also in this movie, but has a small role in that. I did cover the Super Mario Bros. Movie, which had Keegan-Michael Key in it. So yeah, basically that goes. But they don't like it there, so they decide to head to a place called Elysium, which is sort of like a campsite. This sort of like out in sort of like the campground. It kind of almost looks like a camp place I used to go to a lot when I was a little kid. So it kind of almost looked like that place. So I love those movies that set in the camp. Though when they head down to the camp, they spot a nudist there. Yes, a nudist. And he is fully naked. It's extremely hilarious. So they're like stone-faced, and they're trying to back up the vehicle. They back up the vehicle, and the vehicle like tips over. That's some funny stuff right there. Then they get some crazy things. They're on drugs. It's crazy. Then they realize they don't like this, so they head to Paul Rudd's brother, who's so ignorant. They get her drunk. He flips his crap, and he just gets mad. So they decide, you know, honey, pack your bags, we gotta go back to Elysium. So they stay at Elysium the whole way through. So basically it's like wine country. They also make wine, which is extremely crazy. So they make the guy who does the wine is called the nudist wine. It is extremely hilarious. Then Jordan Peele plays Rodney. He's like this guy. Then just some crazy things happen. There's a woman totally pregnant. He says, look, I think we should get to the hospital. Like, no, I don't want to go to the hospital. I think I'm going to have that baby right now. So she delivers the baby without going to the hospital. He's like, I think I'm going to faint. And drops down. It's super weird, super hilarious. There's a scene where they're on drugs. Paul Rudd's eyes has mouths. It's extremely crazy. It almost reminds me of the trailer to Strays, where they go bat crap insane. It's just really over the top. There's tons of language. It's really such a funny movie. This movie, I'm going to tell you right now, this movie is definitely nominated on my best list. It's that good. It is extremely hilarious. Paul Rudd is absolutely fantastic. I think this is Jennifer Aniston's best supporting role since Bruce Almighty. She was good, and she's even better than Bruce Almighty, I think. I like Bruce Almighty. I think it's a great movie, but this might be her second best performance, and it tells you how much funny Jennifer Aniston is. There's a scene where Rudd just flips out. It's like, I want you to hit her. But my hands, no, with anger. So he gets angry and she just slaps the crap out of him like that real hard. And he's like, doesn't even flinch. He just stands there. No ouch or ow or anything like that, like I just did. So, yeah, it's crazy like that. I should have went like that, though. So, it is extremely hilarious. And I had a good time with this movie. Alan Alda was good. The guy who's a total nudist is just freaking hilarious. This is probably the best comedy. It has a very Judd Apatow because Paul Rudd, who's a good friend with Judd Apatow, wanted him in this role. Judd Apatow must have connections with Universal because a lot of his movies were put out by Universal Studios. I also have This Is 40, and I promise I'm going to get to that very soon. I have watched this. I watched Knocked Up. I've watched a lot of things. It's really good. I mean, do I really need to explain more? This is one of the best comedies I've ever watched. I'll go ahead and show you the artwork. Really, really good stuff. Yeah. This is one of the funniest comedies. Jordan Peele's excellent in this. He's excellent not only as a director, but I think he's really funny in this movie. I think Jordan Peele, I honestly would love to see Jordan Peele come back to acting in a comedy. I really miss Jordan Peele as that comedic actor from Mad TV to Key and Peele to making spooky movies like Get Out and Us and Nope, movies I've covered on the channel. The man is a genius when it comes to that. I love to see him say, hey, I'm going to take a break from directing. I'm going to go do a comedy for Judd Apatow. Just, Melvin Akron's really good. There's a scene where Rudd thinks he's going to want to make out with her. It's extremely crazy. Do I really need to explain about this? I'm not really even going to show you the disc art because there's no disc art. It's just a clear disc. So, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to stop there right now. So, yeah. Final verdict. Do I really need to give a final verdict? And I guess. Final verdict is you must absolutely see Wanderlust. This is one of the finest comedies. I could definitely recommend Wanderlust to anybody. If you like Paul Rudd comedies, if you like Judd Apatow comedies, if you like Jen Aniston doing these types of movies, doing comedies, stuff like that, you need to see Wanderlust. It's really good. I thought this was going to be a generic comedy that I thought, oh, this is going to be crap. But I was totally wrong. This is the funniest comedy. This movie, if I have the shelf room, this movie is going to have a spot on my Universal shelf. It is really, really funny. I'm surprised of how good it is. It gets very trippy. Again, it's not for everyone, but it's just a near perfect film. Still go on my list. So, and that's just that. So, yeah. Do yourself a favor, guys. Go check out Wanderlust. You'll have a good time with this movie as well. I had a good time personally. I'm sure you all you all will have a good time with this film. So I'm going to stop there. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Check out all my social media pages. Not really social media pages, but just follow me on YouTube. That's all I could say. Ring the bell, subscribe, do all that. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.